My gut is right again, man. What horse shit, bro. I'm gonna just say this right here, bro. I ain't got no analysis right now. Everybody was right. Shout out to Cavs fans. Y'all was right. I figured y'all was right, but I wanted JB to prove y'all wrong, but he didn't. Number one, I'm gonna get my favorite player out the way, so y'all don't be saying I'm glazing. Cade, that was fucking horrible, bro. You cannot be turning the ball over like that, bro. That was like, come on, man. And the only reason I'm not going harder on Cade is because dumb motherfuckers in the Pistons fucking fan base don't understand. It's so easy to fucking blitz Cade. There's nobody else that can shot create for themselves or others. You dumbass Pistons fans talking about Cade is not a number one. Cade is a fucking point guard. He does not have any other shot creation help. He has to create for every fucking body. He too busy trying to get JD going, and this nigga can't. This nigga put up fucking 8, 9 points again, 12 points again. How dare y'all fucking blame Cade and say he ain't no fucking point guard when this man been averaging 10 assists all year and backpacking this fucking offense. I didn't hear none of that when he had 25 and 11 the other night. He had 7 turnovers too. Non-suplex, we deserve all the motherfucking smoke. I told people from the beginning, that's why I'm the realest Pistons fan in the game. We're not winning no championship if we don't make no motherfucking moves, bro. That's why I hated the Kevin Herter move so much. Everybody knows that was here on my fucking channel, bro. I said it. I said we don't make no moves. Uh-oh. Y'all better do something. I said K cannot keep backpacking this fucking offense. I said it. I remember when I fucking said it. I said the playoffs is different. I also said Duncan Robinson is not a fucking starter. Don't try to blame Cade and act like if it wasn't for Cade, this would be a lottery fucking team. The core is young and everything. That ain't the point. The point is this could have been avoided if we went and got a fucking person at the deadline. It was so many people at the fucking deadline that we could have gotten. Kobe White, Colin Sexton. Io DeSumo just dropped 43 points. We could have went and got him. Voos, we could have went and got so many other people other than Kevin Herter. No, this ain't wild. This is exactly what the media and other people have been telling motherfuckers. We need a secondary shot creator. I thought it was a fucking game. People coming on my channel saying that I'm hating because I'm saying we need a secondary shot creator. We need to trade this person. I didn't think that Jenkins. I didn't think they should have signed Jenkins. I told y'all. I fucking told y'all. But people don't goddamn listen, bro. They don't listen. You want to know one thing that the Knicks have that we don't have? They have multiple shot creators. Regardless, all the Pistons fans that might be listening or whatever, fuck the Knicks. Y'all know I don't fuck with that at all. But one thing I'm not gonna do is sit here and lie. You know one thing they got that we don't got? Offense. People that can shoot. They don't have to worry about somebody getting sagged off of. Even Josh Hart can put up a couple threes here and there. That has been the problem. What did Mike Brown do when Mikal Bridges was stinking up the fucking show? What did Mike Brown do for all the shit that Knicks fans been talking about Mike Brown? What did he do? He sat Mikal Bridges' dumbass on the fucking bench and put in Deuce, the lineup that was cooking. Shout out to Cavs fans because I talk to Cavs fans in the fucking spaces. Like his rotations, I said, yeah, y'all might be right. We'll see in the playoffs though. I like y'all might be right. Until I found out that JB Bickerstaff playoff record was 10-21, I didn't know that. Now that I'm knowing that, I'm realizing this nigga is a regular season coach, bro. I thank you. Yeah, but I'm with you, Suplex. I don't know why he don't play Kolick either. But I just inboxed and I just DM'd all ball. I said, y'all can have all the smoke for us. Y'all can clown us the whole offseason. We fucking deserve it. My nigga, I'm a real Pistons fan. I may I'm around my boys from the you know what I'm saying, until the wheels fall off. But you can't deny the inevitable, my boy. K is backpacking this offense. You got dumbass niggas on Facebook talking about trade K and K ain't no point guard and K this and K that. Of course you gonna turn the fucking ball over when you getting blitzed every fucking play. You goofball ass niggas. When you're getting blitzed every fucking play, you're going to turn the fucking ball over. We just won a game where K has 7 turnovers. Why? Because he's the only person that can fucking shot create. You know why we won that game? Because we had 5 people in double figures. Jalen Duren averaging 9 points a game in this series. The same as Duncan Robinson. This nigga Jalen Duren is averaging 9 points. Asar averaging 12. And he a +3. He can't fucking shoot. Is that K for it? No. K averaging 31, 8, and 8 in this series. Shooting 47% from the field. He a +6, which means we outscoring Orlando by 6 points when he's on the floor. He can't do it the fuck alone, especially when his coach is hampering him with these dumbass rotations. No Paul Reed in this series for real. No Ron Holland in this series for real. No Marcus Sasser in this series for real. And y'all gonna laugh at me, but no Karis LeVert in this series for real. Jenkins has been trash. Like I said, bro, all you Jenkins fans, I told y'all niggas, it's a reason why he went undrafted. Homie, it just is what it is. Pistons fans ain't gonna want to hear this. I'm an OG Pistons fan. I'm gonna tell you how it is. I know what championship Pistons teams look like. This ain't that, bro. I saw that after the first game, bro. I came on here after the first game and said, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And I kept it from game to game. And we all Pistons fans and everything like that saying the media was hating on us. I said it was premature. Let the playoffs come. After the first game of the playoffs, what did I say? Everybody in the chat, what did I say? I said, yeah, I don't know, man. This ain't looking like a championship team, man. I'm hoping. I said I'm hoping. I'm praying that we can get here after the first game. Then after the second game, I was like, yeah, we can get knocked out in the first round. I said that. I remember saying that. And he's the biggest problem, low key. He cannot shoot threes at all, bro. And if Duncan Robinson not making threes, he's useless. So instead of switching the lineup up or doing due diligence, this is why he got fired from the Cavs. The Cavs fans, we got to give them their credit. Pistons fans, if you listening, we have to give them their credit. They was telling us this. I'm just gonna be honest with you. JB is a bridge coach. He's a regular season coach. His postseason record is 11-22, bro. What you mean? What happened to Jenkins? The player he's been. Let me tell you something, Suplex. I've been told people about Jenkins. I said he was a nice story. He was a good story, bro. But when the playoffs come, I already seen it the last couple of games where he had that stretch where he had got benched. People forget that he got benched. He wasn't playing as many minutes. When K went out, that's when he started playing again. And if he can't play with Cade, he don't have a spot on his team. Cause we not getting rid of no fucking Cade Cunningham. I told people, I said, he's too small, number one. Not height wise, but he like 170, 180. He can't get really past his man. He can't get past his man when a bigger defender is on him. He can't really get past his man. And when he does get past his man, he can't finish over contact for real. I know. It's like 101 to 98. And then you know what the crazy thing is? The Magic not even shooting good at all. It ain't even our defense. It's the offense. We hold we're this has been we literally this has been a defensive series, period. The thing is the turnovers. Why is K turning the ball over so much? Well, because when you get blitzed and you're the only person that can shot create for the other four guys on your team, I mean, damn, you're going to turn the ball over. That's a criticism from K that I have had. I'm not gonna put too much on him when he the only one averaging, bro. He averaging 31, 8, and 5 on 47% shooting. His three ball ain't that good. Yes, that's a criticism. But for dumb niggas out here talking about Cade ain't a point guard, after if he's not a point guard, how the fuck is everybody getting set the fuck up? How the fuck was JD averaging 18, 19 points this year? How the fuck is his low creation at 99%? 10 assists. How the fuck did his turnovers go down? Like this team is not talented enough offensively. He didn't play Ron Holland enough. That's the thing, Suplex. Ron Holland didn't get enough burn. And then the crazy thing is, Jenkins was having a great game the last game. He played 6 minutes. He hit two of his first three shots. JB didn't put him in again. He didn't put Paul Reed in none of this series. He waited to the last game to play Paul Reed some minutes. This one is on JB and Trajan, bro. Simple as that. JB and Trajan is to blame for this. Not making adjustments from JB and Trajan not making the moves at the deadline. He could have went and got some guys for the low. He could have got a Hayo Dosunmu, a Kobe White, a Colin Sexton, any one of those players that can get their own shot, come off the bench and give us 15, 20 points, or stand next to Cade and can do more than just shoot the fucking three like Duncan Robinson can. Once again, you come in and you start Duncan Robinson when you know he's a big liability on defense. He's been getting cooked. Asar been having to come over and help defend. That's how we've been getting away with that. Asar can't save everybody on the defensive end either, bro. As bad as Asar is on the offensive end, he can't save everybody on the defensive end either. And K backpacking the offense and got to be one of the best defenders too. Like, come on, man. They can't, bro. That's the whole thing. That's why Tobias needs to go. Think about if we had Michael Porter Jr. in that spot, or a stretch four, actually. Tobias cannot shoot threes above the break. He's not a three-point shooter. He's a post scorer. He also don't fit our timeline. He's a lot older. I want LeVert, Tobias, Jenkins, Herder, Robinson, LeVert. I need all those dudes replaced next year. Duran, if you don't want to take less than a max, you gotta go too, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'm a Pistons fan. I don't give a fuck who was on this team when we win. I want to see my team win another championship. And it ain't been the defense, bro. It's been the offense. I promise you. Paulo Banquero ain't been just cooking it up. Like niggas ain't just been cooking it up. They have had more offensive help, and we've been turning the ball over because we only have one shot creator. It's as simple as that. The difference from this team and like a '04 Pistons team, we had multiple shot creators. We had Rip. We had Chauncey. She could get his own shot in the post if he needed to. We had Lindsey Hunter coming off the bench who could be a floor general and run. Like we had multiple people that could, multiple shot creators. Chauncey would create for Rip. Rip would create his own shot. She, Chauncey would create for with dumping into Ben Wallace or dumping to Sheed in the mid post. She takes him back to somebody down. Yes, we're missing Malik Beasley. Not so much Tim Hardaway Jr. He was just trash in the playoffs with Denver. You see what's going on with Denver. But we definitely missing Malik Beasley. I definitely miss Malik Beasley. I miss him dearly, bro. Schroeder would have been. I wish we would have re-signed Schroeder too. Think about if we had Schroeder, still had Schroeder instead of Jenkins, bro. We could have been playing Schroeder and Jenkins Schroeder and Cade at the same time, bro. Schroeder could have been starting instead of Robinson, bro. Free throws been a problem the whole year long though. That's the problem. Free throws been a problem all year long. All year long. The biggest problem is the shot creation though. If JD is giving us 18 to 20 points, we winning these games. Is during the rotations, the turnovers, because we don't have more than one shot creator. It all leads back to shot creation. During is averaging 9 points a game in the series, the same as Duncan Robinson. The only people averaging double figures in this series is Asar Thompson, Tobias, and Cade. And Tobias is getting cooked defensively. He the one got to guard Franz Wagner and all that. Like I said before, man, this series is over. Let's get ready for the off season. It'll take a miracle for us to come back. But yeah, it's over. It's time for the off season once again. Nah, the difference is during. Nah, I think the difference is Cade tries to get him the ball. This nigga be turning over the ball. And Cat is way better offensively than Durant. Cat can get the ball in space and shoot from the three. He can get the ball and drive to the hole. You know what I'm saying? And stop and pull up the mid range, pull up the three. Things of that. They just got Cat involved at the game. Duran, Duran is different, bro. He won't even look to get a mid range or to shoot. Cat will. Cat to shoot from the three or shoot from the mid range or whatever like that. Duran's trying to get all the way to the fucking basket. So if he can't do that, he's giving the ball up. So his shot attempts going down and down. Because Cade is always creating for this nigga. How y'all think he averaged 18, 19? I thought that was just by himself. Y'all thought it was just by himself? Nah, Magic in 5. They gonna beat us next game too. They don't want it. They don't want it. I have no faith in JB anymore after this year. Zero faith. And I'm manning up to admit that the Cavs fans was right. And my suspicions about JB was correct. I kept wondering why they fired him. It can't just be the rotations. Can't just be the rotations. It is. His rotations and lack of adjustment is that bad to where they fired him. Cavs in trouble too, but you got to see more than that though. Like, I mean, like I said, shout out. I can't even really say shout out to Orlando because we really doing our job defensively. Jalen Duren not showing up. Duncan Robinson is playing like I thought he would play in a series like this. You got a finesse guy playing in a physical series like this instead of playing bigger guys who better on defense. This series ain't about shooting. Why you still got Duncan Robinson starting? This series is clearly not about shooting. Like clearly you cannot shoot well and win the game in this series, bro. This series has been tough and physical all day. Now and watch what I say. And if they do this, I'm gonna be even more pissed. If they come home and have a great fucking game and win this game, bro, I'm gonna be even more pissed. Just lose, bro, so we can go to the offseason and make changes. I don't even want to win no more, bro. Like, I'm being totally honest, bro. I don't think they're gonna be a threat. I think it was more about exposing us than how good Orlando is. I think it was exposing our deficiencies more than about Orlando. If I'm being real. But like I said before, it's not the defense. It's really not. It's the offense. If you had got Cade a Ayo DeSumo, if you had got him a Kobe White, imagine if we had got a Kobe White with him. If he didn't go to the Hornets and came over here. Listen, a lot of people did. But a lot of people didn't. But pause. A lot of people didn't bet that Jalen Duren would be averaging 9 points a game. I bet you couldn't bet your money on that. Jalen Duren averaging 9 points a game. Think about that. Thank you, pull up. Thank you, BJ. That's what I'm trying to tell people. They're just a bad matchup for us. And Jalen Duren is averaging 9 points a game. And these games is still close. That's the problem. That's my problem. These games are still fucking close. And Jalen Duren is getting 8 points, 8 points, 12 points. He's the biggest difference, bro. The OKC game, we played extra good. They actually Paul Reed played in that game. Ron Holland played in that game. We was using those players. We're not using them players in this series. No Ron Holland, no Paul Reed, two of our biggest hustle impact players. It, BJ, and that's exactly what I was just talking about. Nobody saw Duren folding this bad. Like this bad, brother, you're not getting no max contract, my guy. You let K down if I'm being real. You can't get all the way to the fucking basket every time, bro. That's the problem. That's what he's trying to do every game. If he can't get all the way to the basket, or he can't force a layup or a floater over Wendell Carter to the basket, he not shooting. He ain't taking none of the face-up shots that he took during the year because he's trying to get all the way to the basket 24/7. You cannot do that. This is the playoffs. You think they just gonna let you go to the basket? No. Shout out my brother BJ in the building. But it's just the facts. Like I'm not surprised that I said it. I said we can go to the ECF or we can get knocked out in the first round. It all depends. It all depends on who we match up with, and it all depends on how people play. Jalen Duren averaged 9 points a game. We down 3-1. Exactly. Facts. Shout out to Troy 6679. And who do we have to thank for that? Trajan Landon. There's no way Trajan Landon looked. He looked at this squad and said, "Nah, we just want to see our stuff played out." He knew our flaws: lack of shot creation, lack of shooting, and he didn't. And he decided to fix that by going to get Kevin Herter. They were so worried about getting rid of Jaden Ivey, they forgot to build up this team a little more so that we could withstand. Our defense was straight. All he had to do was go get a shooter or two. That's all he had to do. Oh, listen, bro. I'm J. I've been giving JB smoke all stream long. JB gets smoked. JD gets smoked. K turned the ball over too much. But I'm not finna get on K too much when you're the only shot fucking creator. What else y'all want this nigga to do? He's literally the person that got to spoon feed everybody on his team. BJ, I've been saying it. BJ, I've been saying it all year. Tobias is not it. I've been saying it. I said he's good. We're not gonna win a championship with Tobias as our starting four. I've been saying it all year, and motherfuckers been saying I'm hating. I'm a fake fan. I'm this and that. Motion. Suplex. How many videos I got on here talking about we need to trade Tobias Harris? How many videos do I got on here talking about we need to trade Tobias Harris? Y'all know I ain't telling. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I don't know how many times I made streams saying that. I just was talking about that. Shout out to LA, Vegas in the building. I just said that. I just said think about if we had Schroeder next to Cade instead of Jenkins. That's where we fucked up at. I said it from the beginning. We should have got Schroeder back. Exactly, Troy. It's disgusting, Troy. We did nothing, bro. And the fan and even the fans, we was like, bro, what are we doing, bro? Kevin Herter? That's it? Kevin Herter. You for real? Nah, man. Nah, man. And if I'm being real, bro, I have no faith in JB. What he does in the regular season don't mean shit next year. They not finna fire him. I'm just letting y'all know that now. Oh yeah. Come on, Cheyenne. I didn't expect Tobias to be the second leading scorer on our team. Jalen Duran, you choke, my boy. And Asar, I'm gonna be real. As much as I want to shit on Asar, bro, he outscored JD. Asar was averaging 12 points a game. JD was averaging 9 points a game. Thank you. Thank you, Suplex. Suplex, you know. I've been saying that. I've been saying that shit, bro. Like I've been saying that Suplex no. Shout out Suplex, my favorite Knicks fan. Pause too. Shout out to the Knicks fans in here. Like I've been saying that shit. Tobias not it, bro. Like, come on, dog. Listen, Curry. We want Devin Booker like we need air here. Devin Booker, we want Devin Booker here, nigga. Like I would give anything for him. Hey Troy, I'm about to pin this, bro. I'm about to pin this because this is the fucking truth, bro. Y'all want to know the truth? Go look at the pin comment by go look at the pin comment by Troy. Let's be real. We're trying to win the classic Pistons way, but is it even possible in today's game? All defense and not a ton of threes. It no, not the way we do it. You know how we do it, Troy. We go all defense and literally like no offense or minimal offense. But we don't even have a secondary creator. This ain't even like the '04 Pistons. We had Cade and Rip. And then Tayshaun. He could He could get his own shot. He was long and lanky. And then you had Sheed, who could get his shot in the post. So we had multiple players who could at least get their own shot sometimes in the post if you give it to them. We don't have that. Duncan Robinson ain't putting the ball on the floor. We don't want that. Tobias, he can get his own shot, but he can't shoot. When it matters the most, he cannot shoot threes at all, and we need that. Duran is a 90s big man, but Duran gets in his own head, bro. He checked out of this. He checked out of this series after game one. If I'm being real, he checked out of this series after game one. Yeah, his contract is huge, but to be honest, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't care how huge his contract is. Truth be told, I trade Duran, Tobias. We could put Paul Reed at the five, nigga. I trade Duran, Tobias. Paul Reed would have been perfect for this series, bro. He's so unpredictable. They wouldn't have known what he was gonna do. Paul Reed actually shoots the ball. Like Paul Reed is unpredictable. You wouldn't have known what you was gonna do. Wendell Carter wouldn't know how to guard him. Paul Reed can get to the hole. He's more skilled than Duran. Why not play him more? No, what I'm not saying trade him. What I'm saying is he not getting no max. I ain't saying just get rid of Duran. He can get better. I know he can get better. What he did this season is just not, you know what I'm saying, a mirage. You don't go from 11 points a game to 18 points a game. But he got a team that's gonna load up in the paint, and he didn't even try to shoot his face. I didn't see him make face up shots. He trying to get to the hole every time, bro. And I hope, and you know what? And this is a wake up call. It's a straight up wake up call, bro. And this goes for all Pistons fans. We got humbled. We need to be quiet. And Trajan, you need to make some moves this offseason. Coming in the next year, I better not see the same roster. I better not see the same roster. And as bad as I don't want to say it, JB might be our bridge coach, bro. Go look at his playoff record, bro. His playoff record, it ain't got shit to just do with this year, bro. He's 3-7 in the last 2 years in the playoffs here. His overall record is 11-22, bro. I mean Cleveland too. He hasn't made the right adjustments. Like Cavs, that's why he got fired from the Cavs. I said that, but I was hoping he proved them wrong. I was blindly and foolishly riding for JB because I was hoping he would prove everybody wrong. But he's not. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, is insanity. He's definitely just a stopgap. And Pistons fans, we got to be honest. Y'all talking about, oh no, look what he did for this team and everything, bro. We also changed the roster too. The team we had with that 28 losing streak, we didn't have Tobias Harris. We didn't have Malik Beasley or Tim Hardaway Jr. and all those veterans and stuff. That's why we were losing. And we had a coach who didn't want to be here, Monty Williams. So yes, congratulations. But K has a lot to do with that, bro. And JD Leap during the regular season had a lot to do with that. He's a good regular season coach. But when you have to game plan and play a team over and over again, bro, he's clearly getting outcoached by Jamal Mosley. And I guess them being friends, he know a lot more about JB. I just want this series over with, honestly. Because I didn't watch the game tonight because I didn't want to see the same shit over and over again. And that's what happened. My brother just called me and told me that they lost. I ain't even know they lost. I was sitting up here asleep. I was just gonna wait till the morning to do a video. But my brother called me and told me they lost. I had a bad feeling. And my gut, once again, is never wrong when I feel like the Pistons is gonna lose. We might win game 5. It doesn't matter. The only way JB and JD and all of them gonna save their ass is if they come back from 3-1, which ain't been really done like that. And I don't expect it to happen, bro. This ain't 2003 where we came back versus T Mac and all of them. Exactly. You know when somebody just ain't like that, bro. You just know. Like Mikal, like you said, like Suplex said, Mikal Bridges. I already like last year when I seen Tobias in the playoffs. I'm like, bro, it's not it, bro. It's not it. This year, after game 1, when he kept after game 3, when I seen the start lineup, I said he going with the same start lineup. No adjustments gonna be made. And that's what happened, bro. Yes, missed free throws, all that. That's fine. The Magic not the greatest 3-point shooting team. They've been missing free throws. They've been shooting poorly. There's no excuse. You can't just be excusing, oh, turnovers. Yes, missed free throws, all that cost that. When your second, supposedly your second best player, your second all-star, scores 12 points, 9 points, 8 points, and you losing by 4, by 5. Come on. All it is the Magic have more offensive help. They have more scoring. That's the only difference between our two teams. That's the only difference. They have more scoring. They got a Desmond Bain who's been really good for them. Franz Wagner, Paulo Banchero, Jalen Suggs. They got multiple people who can either get their own shot or it can hit open shots. So I'm gonna end this with this, man. Shout out, hey, Knicks fans, y'all gonna have a great summer. You know what I'm saying? Pistons fans, y'all gonna have to take it. Don't be trying to crash out or nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is the way of the world. This is how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And niggas didn't want to make adjustments. Trajan didn't want to do nothing at the trade deadline. And this is what can happen. The playoffs is different. This is what I said when I said the playoffs are different. I watched my Pistons teams from 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, and they played different in the playoffs. They played totally different. The defense was at a whole different other level. We played different in the playoffs, bro. And the only person that came to play, we lost a game where K had 39 points, bro. And now when K has a horrible game shooting, niggas want to just hone in on him. We lost a game where K had 12 points in the fourth quarter and 4 assists. Tobias had 10 points in the fourth quarter. Nobody else had shit. Come on now. And Duran lucky they don't got Jonathan Isaacs. It'll be even worse. He might be averaging 4 points. If Jonathan Isaac was playing, he might be averaging 4 points. Duran got outplayed, bro. He got outplayed severely, bro. Severely, bro. He had 12 points tonight. That was his series high. That was the most points he scored in the series, bro. He ain't even averaging double digit rebounds, bro. So I know this man, he didn't quit. He quit on us. That's how I feel. I feel like he quit on us. I feel like Duran quit on us. Simple as that. So I don't fuck with Duran. Simple as that, bro. I feel like he quit on us. People talking about he injured and all that. Get the fuck out of here. He quit on us, bro. Simple as that, bro. And if he don't want to if he wanted to keep talking about a damn max and all this shit, no, bro. I do want to tell Knicks fans this. What did I tell y'all about Cat? I said if you get Cat involved and he is the primary person, it don't matter if Jalen Brunson have a great game or not. And y'all destroyed Atlanta. And who was the leader? I told y'all definitely can win if Cat is the main focal point. It don't matter if Jalen Brunson have a great game or not. As long as he ain't costing them the game with turnovers or bad shots at the end. Jalen Brunson can have 15 to 18 points and y'all can win. That's how good Cat can be. Yeah, he checked out. I told you he checked out after the first game, bro. After he seen that, man, if they give him this bag, bro, I'm gonna lose it. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, he ain't getting no damn max, bro. He don't deserve no max. Trajan, you better rethink. He better take a pay cut. He better take a pay cut. He don't deserve what K getting. If I'm being real, K was the reason for his leap. They had the most dunks and the most alley oops this year in the regular season. They shut all that shit down in the playoffs. It wasn't none of that. And you see what happened. K still averaged 31, being double teamed, blitzed, all that. Cade, we are +6 when Cade is on the floor, which means we was outscoring them by 6 points when Cade is on the floor. Yes, Cade is averaging 6 turnovers in the series. When you're getting blitzed, how the fuck you getting blitzed? Of course you're going to average more than normal turnovers. They're double teaming him easily. Nobody else is coming up to get the ball for real. Jenkins way smaller than Cade. He can't really get around his man. He won't play Paul Reed to give him a different look. Didn't want to, like, bro. I'm giving 70% of blame to Trajan Landon, 20% of the blame to JB for not making adjustments, but 70% go to Trajan because he should have made moves at the deadline. We all said it. The other 10% go to everybody on the team. Everybody. Actually, I take that back. I give 50% to Trajan Landon, 20% to JB, and 30% to Jalen Duren. You gotta hold this, bro. You gotta hold this. Cause I knew what Jenkins was. I knew what a SAR was. I already knew a SAR couldn't shoot. Those was givens. But JD, he's the one that surprised me. And y'all could tell I'm pissed because I don't even do streams this long on a post games. But this shit is disgusting. I think so. OG been one of y'all best players. OG been showing y'all should have won that game where OG hit those crazy threes. I don't like nobody on the Knicks but OG. I ain't gonna lie. OG and Kolick. But like I said, bro, this team wasn't a championship team from the get go. We just was hoping. I had all the hope in the world. But now this is going to force Trajan to make some fucking moves, bro. Now, stop the pity pat. Stop the, oh, I'm trying to see where it goes. Now it's time to make moves. Now it's time to really get serious, bro. This offseason, it's time to maybe go get a Giannis. You feel what I'm saying? I take Giannis over here. I don't give a fuck about the injuries and none of that. Think about if we had Giannis in this series instead of Duran. I take a Giannis. I'm gonna look up all the free agents this past season after this series is over, and I'm gonna do a show dedicated to that. As soon as we lose this series, which I think we gonna lose at home. I believe we're gonna lose at home. I think they have checked out. I think Duran checked out of this series. K hasn't. Shout out to K because I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all can call me a K stan, whatever. I'm the biggest K stan you know. That nigga been backpacking this fucking offense for 2, 3, 4 years, bro. If it wasn't for Cade, we'd be in the fucking play-in. Y'all let that little run get to y'all head, bro. Oh, they got a better percentage without Cade. Man, they played 10 games, 11 games without Cade. They played the Bulls, Philly, Washington, teams like that. They ain't beat no OKC without them. They ain't beat no Spurs or no Nuggets or no shit without them. Like, what are we doing? Where's a +6 when Cade was on the floor? Cade and Asar is the only players that have a positive plus minus in this series. So those are two players I gotta blame the least. But Asar's lack of being able to score and shoot is killing us. Exactly, Troy. And that's my whole problem. Asar should definitely not be our second ball handler. And if that's the case, then where we fucked. It's simple as that, bro. Make the fucking moves, Trajan. You get an F for this season. And the main reason why is because we get knocked out in the first round because of all our flaws that we already knew is getting exposed. If Pistons fans could see it, how the hell you couldn't see it, Trajan? Pistons, this ain't nothing new. So for anybody that's Pistons haters or whatever like that, this ain't nothing new. Pistons fans been saying we need secondary creation. We need a second guy next to Cade. Our starting shooting guard is Duncan Robinson. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. How did this team win 60 games? Regular season is different, bro. The postseason is different. When you have to game plan for a team, you get to hone in on their flaws. And that's all that happened. That's all that happened. K was due for a bad game, a bad shooting game. He was due for one. Yes, he's turning the ball over too much. But didn't we just win a game where he turned the ball over a lot? He had 7 turnovers and he still pushed through. We have to get him a second guy, bro. Everybody in the playoffs got a second guy. Cat Brunson, JTJB, Paulo Franz, Bang, Scotty, and RJ Barrett, Bi. Who do K got? Duncan Robinson, Tobias Harris. Come on, man. He ain't got nobody on the. He ain't even got no backcourt dude. He ain't got no backcourt. He don't have no backcourt mate. He the only one. SGA got checked. Oh man, hey Book, come on, man, come on home, bro. Day one, asking for Devin Booker to be traded to the Pistons. Day one. But at least they did better than my Warriors did. My Warriors didn't even make the playoffs, so shout out to them for doing that. My Warriors couldn't even make the playoffs because they couldn't do shit without Steph. So it seems like both of my teams have a problem. They have one dude that just carry everything on the fucking team, bro. Offensively. You pretty much could say that. You pretty much could say that. It's not unprecedented. Eighth seed and be the first a number one seed before. Especially an eighth seed that really was supposed to be a 4 or 5 seed. So this ain't unprecedented. And they still young, but this is on Trajan, like I said. But like, share, subscribe. I'ma holler at y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in to the stream. We gonna be back in the morning. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Peace.